Welcome to 3 Tips in 10 Minutes. My tip today is producing low effort video. So you all, and especially when you're posting on YouTube. So you all know, or you should know, that your videos are going to fall into one of 3 buckets. You're either going to educate, inspire, or entertain, okay? Now, out of each of those themes, you want to focus on providing value. What do you, the video that you're producing, what is it? You know, are you an expert? And if so, then try to project that as your value. Number 2, add unique perspective. You know, go against the grain of what most people are saying about your particular theme, whether you're into gardening, coin collecting, or photography. And then number 3, think about your personality. Add your personal experiences to your story, your video story, and that makes it more powerful. So remember to engage those items because they're going to help you produce content more frequently, of shorter duration on effort-wise for you. And remember that editing the actual video is going to be the most consuming part. And if you can take care of the rest of the video with these suggestions, that'll help you produce something to have more subscribers and do it with less effort.
Thank you, Bob. Great tip. And Peggy?
So this week, I also have a video-related tip. This is about creating unlisted playlists. And let me just call up some images really quickly. And why would you have an unlisted playlist? A playlist lets you have a group of videos and share that with other people. Sometimes, though, you don't want all those lists to show on your YouTube channel. So if you create a playlist that's unlisted, you can share that with people, you can embed it on your website, but it doesn't display on your channel itself. So this is just a quick demo. You go into YouTube Studio on desktop, go to your content, and then the playlist tab. Open the playlist for the playlist details, which you can edit. And then at top right, you can change the visibility to public, private, or unlisted. And unlisted is what I'm talking about today. You can also create the playlist as unlisted when you first make it. So set it to unlisted, and then to embed it on your website or blog, click the 3-dot menu icon at top right. And you'll see a bunch of options. You want to select Edit on YouTube. The caveat to this is that only the channel owner can edit on YouTube, because this actually switches you back to the old playlist editor on YouTube itself, which is outside of YouTube Studio. If you're on that page, though, you can do more customization and then click the sort of curved arrow share button, and that lets you then share to various platforms. The first option there is embed. Click that to get the embed code, which you can then paste into the HTML or a widget on your website or blog. So that can be a playlist of a particular selection of videos. And again, that won't show on your channel itself if it's unlisted. And videos can be in multiple playlists, so you can kind of organize your content in multiple different ways.
That is a fantastic tip. Thank you, Peggy. I specifically love Unlisted Google playlists because they are usually part of the top events before Google starts the marketing campaign. So after some time, they turn it off and make part of it public or do other things. And can you view analytics of those unlisted playlists?
Yeah, just like any public playlist, you can see, how many views you're getting and so forth in the YouTube analytics in YouTube Studio. There's actually more playlist analytics now than there were a while ago. They added more details to make it a little bit easier to understand how people are viewing them. But it's a great way to organize your content and then just share a subset of videos with people.
Thank you so much. My tip this week is about audio overviews. This is a NotebookLM feature, and I'm totally obsessed with this. I think Google Meet meetings or any meetings you have are entering a new era, because after you finish a meeting, a conversation with other people, with collaborators, teams, or with your family, you can turn the meeting transcript into a conversation and listen to it. And you suddenly discover context nobody mentioned, but it is essential. So I would urge everyone to use this for analysis, for decision making at work, and for education, to focus on certain aspects of people's interactions in a meeting. So to me, it's really a new era of virtual conferences. Everyone should use audio overviews. And to give you an example, I will share my screen. I gave the NotebookLM just 4 sentences of a text from an expert, and it's an easy subject. It's about the date of production of tires. I helped my husband and sent him the audio overview, and he was so crazy about it, like myself. So I hope the sharing goes well. Now I will open my drive and put for 1 minute to give you this example of the audio overview. Is it going to play?
Okay, so you're at the tire shop, right? Staring at this wall of tires like it's some kind of hieroglyphic puzzle, trying to figure out which one's going to give you the smoothest ride, the safest drive, all that good stuff. And all you're really looking at is that DOT code. Like, is that really all we need to know? Is newer always better when it comes to tires? I mean, that's what we're diving into today, is that DOT date, the be-all and end-all of tire shopping. And thankfully, we've got an expert with us today to break it all down. So let's unpack this whole DOT date thing. Is it really all about finding the newest tire on the rack?
Well, it's really easy to get, laser focused on that DOT date when you're staring at all those numbers. But honestly, it's just one piece of the puzzle. I mean, yeah, the production date matters, but it's not the only thing determining how well a tire performs or how safe it is.
Okay, so if the date isn't everything, what should we be prioritizing? What else do we need to be thinking about?
Imagine baking a cake, right? You could have the absolute freshest eggs, the newest flour, everything brand new. But if you're working with a lousy recipe, or if the ingredients themselves aren't top-notch, that cake's going to be a disaster, am I right? Tires are kind of the same way. The way they're built, the materials they use, the brand's reputation, those are the ingredients for a quality tire. That's your recipe.
That makes a lot of sense. So can you break down what you mean by construction and materials? Give us some examples.
Totally. Think about the tread pattern, the rubber compounds, even the way those steel belts are woven inside. It's like the DNA of the tire. And a premium brand. They're investing big time in research and development. So even if a tire's been sitting on the shelf for a bit, you're still getting cutting edge technology. Michelin, Goodyear, Continental, Bridgestone, these guys are at the top for a reason. They built their names on quality.
So it's kind of like choosing a cake from a bakery,
Yeah.
makes incredible.
That
Okay.
is so amazing.
That was
Yes. Yeah,
great. Yep.
It's made so comprehensive and funny, and could reach to each person individually, because of the examples are chosen into a context that nobody is expecting, but it's made really very straightforward. What's the message of the expert? Well, my husband has been trying to convince the clients that they shouldn't only focus on the dot. It's very difficult because they already they have prejudice. So this one is going to help the conversations.
Nina, is this only in English right now? Or
It's
is there
only in
multiple
English.
languages?
But guess what? I gave it the sentences in my own language, in Bulgarian. It translated by itself alone. I didn't tell anything.
Oh, that's incredible. So you started with information in Bulgarian and it generated this English language.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
wow. For everyone who's watching and listening, I have a PDF public file that will be attached on the article Peggy is going to publish after we finish these 3 tips in 10 minutes today. So download it and check it for yourself and really get advanced for your virtual meetings. It's we also have a tutorial by Bob about using NotebookLM. Just play with it. It's mind-blowing, really, to have this audio overviews. And then from the audio overview, you can always produce a video and upload it to YouTube.
Unreal.
Yeah, okay. So thank you, everyone who is with us today. It's the number 49 episode of 3 tips in 10 minutes. Next Sunday, we are again at the same time, each Sunday, and we will be having the OnEBoard chat Peggy will be hosting. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.